Welcome to another Rhyno. The red hair is gone, which means Christmas is officially over. Will I ever get red hair again? Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe for Halloween, I'll do like a green hair or orange. The summer I could do yellow or blonde. I don't know. I want to surprise you, so I don't just want to do red again for Christmas because you'll see that coming. So who knows what's going to happen next. Might just get a tattoo that says summer on my head. That'd be good. So what have I been up to this week? Well, I have been food shopping. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, a whole episode on food shopping? That's not going to be interesting. How the hell's that going to be interesting? Well, I'm the bloody Rhyno, mate. Sit back and watch the rest of the video. So I arrived at the big Tesco, where I always shop, always have, always will, and I brought my own trolley with me. Now, years ago, I got one of these trolleys, put the pound in, and when at the end of my shop, I couldn't get my pound back. The thing was broken, it was busted, and I was fuming. I thought, fuck this, I'm taking this trolley home with me. And I've probably been using it every day for about 4 years. It's one of the best purchases I have ever made because there's an infinite amount of things you can do with a trolley. My bed broke last week and I slept in it. For about 3 nights I was in that trolley. It was great, best sleep I've ever had. It was like being a baby. You know when you're a baby and you're in a cot? Well, it was like that, but a trolley. So it was good, really good laugh. And you have bags for life. Things that you use more than once. Why wouldn't you have a trolley for life? I think we should all just be given one trolley and you just got to keep that for the rest of your life. If you lose it, you break it, you break it, you break it, you lose it. I think I've made myself quite clear with that. So we're in the shop and I'm in my favourite section, which is the frozen section. Now, everything I buy is frozen because I don't like buying fresh things for the fridge. Doesn't make sense because it will go off quite quickly. Not very fresh then, is it? I mainly buy everything for the freezer because I also don't like the pressure of the stuff that goes in the fridge. So I get myself a quiche, right? I put it in the fridge. It will start screaming at me saying, oh, you've only got 1 day left to eat me. I've only got 1 day left. And then what if I don't fancy the quiche? Then I've just got to eat it anyway because it's about to go out of date. I cannot deal with that sort of stress in my life. Just buy everything frozen and then it just stays fresh forever. Can you get fresher than frozen? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Now, the reason that the freezer section is one of my favourite sections is because you can hide things in there. So, but basically, I'll do a little backstory, right? I was in Tesco once and I was in the clothes section getting my boxers, where I always get them from. And out of nowhere, just on the floor, is a lemon. Only like a day old, maybe. It was bright yellow. Just a lemon on the floor, and I shit you not, I absolutely pissed myself. I couldn't believe it was so random. I had to go straight to the toilets, dropped my basket and everything. This was before I nicked the trolley. Yeah, so the lemon on the floor gave me a great idea. I thought I can just put things in the freezers and watch people's reactions. Because I thought, that lemon, right, either it made its own way there, which was very unlikely, or someone put it there deliberately for a laugh. I respect them, I love them for it, and it gave me the idea for putting things in the freezers and watching people's reactions. Basically, I just took a load of jeans, put them in the freezers, and then like people would walk past and be like, what are they doing there? And honestly, it's so funny. Seeing their faces cracks me up every time. Once, I actually just put myself in the freezer. And then when people would come, they're like, oh, bloody hell. And I'll be there like, It was good. I did get thrown out a few times from Tesco for doing that. But everyone finds it funny. You could see the security guard was laughing as well. He found it really funny. But he had to kick me out. He was just doing his job. And so was I, in a way. So I was going through the shelves looking for the things I want, and I accidentally knocked something onto the floor. Now, when you're in a supermarket and you've knocked something onto the floor, it feels like everyone's turning around to look at you. Almost as if they're looking at you going, embarrassing that. Just dropped that on the floor. You're going to pay for that? Did you break it? That's what it feels like when you drop something. So, I just tried to laugh it off, just went, whoops. And this woman saw the whole thing and just sort of laughed a little bit like, and that's when I knew I had her on the ropes. I've got this girl's sense of humour down to a T now. So I just started knocking some more things off the shelves. I thought I'll just keep doing that until she stops laughing, which is pretty quickly as it turns out. It's definitely a kind of joke you can only really use once, I think. But I know for a fact I made her day because she just found me really funny. Now, I really fancied a veggie korma. Now, when I make one of these kormas, I use a Uncle Ben mushroom rice. It's the best rice to use for it, and it's my favourite one. I won't make a curry without it, simple as. But this couple just picked up the last one as I was going to get it. Now, I sat them both down and I said to them, look, I need that rice. I can't make a curry without it. Please, I'm craving one. Let me take this mushroom rice. He didn't care that much, but she loved the rice as well. It was a couple and she loved the rice. Now, and I said to them, look, you guys are a couple, right? When you fancy something and you don't fancy it, what do? You compromise, right? They probably do compromises every week. They're used to compromising because they have to in their relationship. I am a solo rider, right? I don't have to compromise for anyone. Give me my fucking rice. And she didn't. So I decided to get them back. Whenever they weren't looking, I would go into their trolley. They had a huge thing of 15 eggs. I just started taking them out one by one, putting them in my pockets. All the backs are turns, get back in the trolley, take some more eggs. The aim was, when they get to go to pay, they're not going to have any eggs. And they'll either go back and get more and everyone in the queue will be pissed off at them, or they'll just be like, oh no, we haven't got any eggs. Hopefully she'll be like, oh, I really fancied an omelette. Now we can't make one because I've got all the bloody eggs. In hindsight, really, I should have just got into the trolley and taken the mushroom rice back, because I ended up doing 5 trips back and forth trying to get all the eggs. Oh well, got some eggs out of it, so can't complain. Now, when it comes to paying, I'm an absolute sucker for buying the things that are by the till, like cheap gum, sweets, mints. Especially gum. I have bought so many packs. Every time I go food shopping, I end up buying about 4 packs. I don't even like gum that much. I've just got so much of it now. I've started taking it every morning just with water, washing it straight down, because I just can't get through it all. Someone needs to put a bloody leash on me, because I've got about 40 packs in my drawer. Now, you were worried this episode wasn't going to be interesting, but, what do you think of that? Anyway, that is another Rhyno. After all that ordeal, it turned out that I'd already been food shopping, went the day before. So, waste of time really and waste of money. But, it's all gone in the freezer. So now I don't need to shop for about a month. Bloody great news. Right then, see you later, boys and girls.